I was an hour late to my own graduation. It was pretty damn embarrassing, to be honest. The only reason why I thought it was an hour later was because that's what my brain told me. You can't trust your brain. Your brain will constantly lie to you. So from that day forward, from that day that I almost missed my graduation, I vowed to myself, like, I am never letting this happen ever again. So why is a notebook better than using a phone? Notebooks don't have distractions. A notebook's not going to ring my pocket. It's not going to call me. It's not going to send me messages about stupid shit. And that's why I love the notebook, because when I go in there, I know exactly what I'm getting. What is the two-step system? First step is capture, and the second step is reflect. These are the only two things you need to do. Step 1, capture. What I mean by capturing is just writing down anything you want to remember for later. It doesn't matter if it's a task, it doesn't matter if it's a thing you heard, it doesn't matter if it's a quote. Literally anything you want to write down and remember for later, you can write it into this book. But all those thoughts, they're all fleeting. So I externalize them to something that I always have with me and that isn't going to distract me. Second step is to reflect. Capturing wasn't the problem for me. It was the reflection and knowing what to do with that information. So what I do now is every single morning, I'll go through every single entry that I've written down and I'll put it in the correct destination for it. For example, let's say I have a task. I will move that into my task list on my phone. All the information that I log into my notebook gets stored somewhere else. It doesn't live in my notebook. And that's literally the two-step process. You can use this in any notebook you want. It can be a big notebook, it can be a small notebook. It can even be a piece of paper. Like, it doesn't really matter. As long as you're capturing information that you want to save for later, and then you're reviewing it every single day. It's really, really important that you do both. And I just want to leave you with like my final thoughts. So sometimes I just feel bad for having to use all of these little systems. Sometimes I wish that I can just be normal and just not have these systems in the first place. Like, why can't I just remember somebody's name, or why can't I just remember my homework for the day? And it just brings me back to the time when I was younger and I was enthusiastically showing one of my teachers. I was like, oh, miss, look, I write down everything on my phone now. Like anything I want to remember, I just write it in this app. Like, isn't that amazing? And she turned to me and she's like, oh, you kids, like, if you try to remember the important things in your life, maybe your brain would grow. Like, maybe you'd actually be smarter. And that made me feel like shit, because I did think to myself, man, why can't I just be normal? Why can't I just remember these things? Maybe that will make me smarter. But at the end of the day, everybody's different. You are a unique person. You have specific ways of doing things and you have your own unique problems. But I just don't want you to feel like there's something wrong with you. We're all different. We're all just trying to figure out ourselves. The only thing you can do is just try your best and find solutions that help you in your goals, right? I truly hope that this method helps you. If it doesn't, then I'm sorry. But this is what's worked for me, and I just wanted to share it. It's been the only thing that worked for me, and I hope that it works for you too. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comments below. And yeah, see you soon.